Hey everyone, so I'm giving myself an audit, and what I mean by that is I'm going through my monthly expenses. I've gone through my bank account and I've pulled everything that I spend money on, and I want to show you exactly what this looks like, and I'll give a bit of an explanation to each. I'll keep it really short and brief, but I think it's interesting to see what other people live off and how they live their lives and how I live my life, and the costs that are involved and things like that. So let me start, and I'll go through it as quickly as I can. All the numbers are here on the screen. I'll put the total at the end. I'll save that as a bit of a reveal. But yeah, I'm giving myself an audit. Here we go. Let's see what silly things I spend money on. Rent, don't think that's a silly thing to spend money on. I live in Bali, and I live in an area of Bali that is relatively affordable. My house, I could definitely get this rent down if I wanted to. I'm working on an idea to get that down lower, but at the moment, I pay about $760 or so per month. These are all monthly expenses. I have way too big of a garden. I will show you in the video. You'll see a video here in the moment of how big my place is. So you'll see why my rent is what it is and the gardening bill is what it is. I do have a cleaner. Yeah, okay, must be nice, right? So yeah, I have a cleaner that comes in actually 6 days a week. They do about an hour, maybe 2 hours, does my washing, cleans up all my dishes and floors and toilets, and yep, does all that stuff. Anyway, and I only have to pay, as you can see, $87 a month for that service. That's pretty insane. I have a motorbike. I'll show you a little video of that as well. I've got depreciation, fuel, and motorbike maintenance. I've broken that down. I don't have to pay that every month, of course, but that's sort of how I've factored that in. Groceries and dinners and pre-made food are the next three things. This is my biggest expense, is eating, and I eat more than I thought. I didn't expect to eat this as much as I do. I can't believe I'm spending nearly $600 a month on food. I eat pretty healthy, I guess. So my food bill is kind of expensive because some of the stuff is kind of expensive stuff, like protein powder. Oh no, wait, I have protein powder as in a separate, entirely separate thing here. Okay, sorry, ignore protein powder, but I guess I eat keto, so my keto diet is kind of a lot heavy on meats and vegetables, and yeah, anyway, I eat a lot. Pre-made food is just I get a certain amount of like chicken curries and things like that made for me, and I put them in the freezer and pull them out. It just keeps me so I don't have to cook every meal. Electricity bill, as you can see there, don't have much of a choice on that one. Drinking water, also don't have much of a choice on. Gas, cleaning supplies, yeah. Okay, gym membership, a little bit expensive, but I think exercise is really important. Lifting heavy weights, I think, is important, even though my body doesn't show it. That's okay. I think it's good for my longevity and my mental health, so I have a gym membership for that reason. That's important to me. Protein, I need to maintain my body weight. I supplement with protein. That costs me that amount of money. I have Dropbox for YouTube videos and stuff like that. My visa to live in Bali actually breaks down to cost about $170 a month, which is pretty expensive when you think about it. So that's a cost that essentially I have to pay for living in Bali. You'll notice here in a moment that I don't have a tax bill, and that's because I don't actually pay tax, and not from me being a bad person and living illegally or anything like that. It's just my structure is set up that I don't have to actually have to pay tax because I'm not a tax resident of Australia, but I'm a citizen there. I've been declared by the Australian Taxation Office as a non-tax resident, so I don't have to pay tax in Australia. And the rules are for where my residency is, which is in the Republic of Georgia, means that I actually don't have to pay tax because they have territorial tax there. It's a long story. I could go into this in entirely another video one day, but yeah, fortunately I don't have tax, but I consider my visa is like a tax. So I'm having to pay $170 a month essentially to live in Bali, which is going to the government. So that's very similar to a tax. Medical and dental, obviously I don't get my teeth checked every month, but you know, I get my appointment down once a year, and my medical stuff comes in at about $27 a month. Rubbish removal, and then travel. I fly back to Australia to see my family. Again, that doesn't happen every month, so I've averaged it out per month, and it costs about $200 a month in travel. I've got some stupid purchases here. I bought an axe and some gardening tools to, I don't know, axe was to chop wood because I like making a fire. Gardening tools because I want to get into growing some plants. I bought a second helmet for my motorbike, and I bought a Google Nest so to listen to some music around the house. Stupid purchases, one-off purchases, but I've included them there for some of the random things that I buy just because I'm a human and it's interesting to see some of the random things that I buy. The number that it comes to is, let's do this now. Okay, so $2,174 is what I spend on average per month. That's my running costs for my life, and I live a very comfortable life, so I'm very fine with this. That's reasonably good. That's what living in Bali is like. So this gives you an idea now of what costs are for living in Bali. I hope that helps someone out there. And I guess I kept it relatively low because I don't have dependents. I don't have children. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a wife. Those things cost money, of course. So like I don't have to, I don't have that costs in here. Maybe some other things would go down if I had, no, I don't think so. I think things would only go up if I had children or a girlfriend or a wife or anything like that. So yeah, being a single guy living in Bali, this is what I spend. And yeah, I might overspend on food. This exercise has really helped me. I realized that maybe I should figure out a better way to cut my food costs down a little bit. I don't have any other places to cut costs down too dramatically, I don't think. I have an idea for rent. But besides that, there you go. I hope that was interesting. I like to be very transparent here on my channel and transparent with all the things that I do. It's probably going to open up more questions than answers anyway, but that's okay. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.